Hello everyone. Welcome to the channel, Better Insights. Here, we provide life-transforming insights to elevate your mindset and habits to live a more fulfilling life. So, the first video on this channel was extremely depressing irrespective of the channel's name. Well, I believe in creating a negative vision to run from, not just a positive vision to run towards only. While having a positive vision that is a clear picture of what you want to achieve, can inspire and guide you, it's equally powerful to create a negative vision of what you don't want your life to become, can light a fire under you to take immediate steps to avoid that reality. I know that most people, including myself, are currently not in the best place that they want to be in life. And watching something that's super depressing sometimes doesn't necessarily help. Most people need some hope and positivity in their life, and that's why I made this video. So, if you're interested in changing your life, or you need a more better insights on how to live a productive life this new year, then this video is for you. Number 1. Stop procrastinating. Procrastination isn't just laziness. It's often about fear, overwhelm, or lack of clarity. You might be avoiding a task because it feels too big, too boring, or because you're afraid you won't do it perfectly. One of the easiest ways to break free from this is simply by breaking tasks into bit-sized pieces. Break your activities or anything that you find difficult to do into smaller, manageable steps. When you focus on just one step at a time, you remove the mental block that keeps you stuck. You can also make use of the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. And for bigger tasks, commit to working on them for just 2 minutes. Chances are, you'll keep going once you start. Getting started is often the hardest part. Once you're in motion, momentum takes over. Another way to stop procrastinating is by eliminating any form of distractions. Let's be real. Distractions are everywhere. To beat procrastination, you need to create a focused environment. Silent notifications, set a timer, and make your workspace distraction-free. Lastly, always try to reward yourself in any way you can. Don't forget to celebrate your progress with rewards, either big or small, because it helps to reinforce positive habits and make work feel less like a chore. Whether it's a quick break, a snack, or even just checking off your to-do list, give yourself credit for showing up and getting it done. Number 2. Stop the negative self-talk. Negative self-talk often comes from past experiences, criticism from others, failures, or even perfectionism. It's your brain's way of trying to protect you, but it often does more harm than good. The first step to stop it is understanding where it is coming from. Once you're aware, you can start challenging it. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask, is this thought really true? What evidence do I have? Often, our inner critic is exaggerating or lying altogether. Write down your negative thoughts and challenge them. For example, if you're having the thoughts that you'll never succeed, reframe it as, I've faced challenges before and I overcame them. Another way to stop negative self-talk is by replacing those negative words with positive words. Positive affirmations can rewire your brain over time. It might feel strange at first, but saying things like, I am enough, or I can handle this really works to shift your mindset. Start small, pick one affirmation that resonates with you, and repeat it daily. Consistency is key. Also, we can eliminate negative self-talk from our lives by simply practicing self-compassion. At times, life gets tough and mistakes happen, but instead of beating yourself up, treat yourself the same way you treat a friend. Ask yourself, what would I say to someone I care about in this situation? Then, say that to yourself. Lastly, surround yourself with positivity. Your environment matters. Surround yourself with people, media, and habits that reinforce positivity. When you feed your mind with uplifting contents, it becomes easier to silence negativity. Number 3. Set realistic expectations. Expectations are like the GPS for your life. They give you direction. But what happens when that GPS is set to an impossible destination? Frustration, stress, and ultimately, you might quit altogether. Setting realistic expectations ensures that your goals remain achievable and motivating, rather than overwhelming. Here are some easy ways in which you can set realistic expectations, especially if you're a teenager or just starting the journey of success. 1. Understand your starting point. First, take an honest look at where you are right now. Are you just starting a fitness journey? Building a new skill? Don't compare yourself to someone who's been at it for years because it'll only weigh you down at some point when you don't see any progress. Remember, progress, not perfection. 2. Break down your expectations. Instead of saying, I want to be a millionaire in a year, aim for something like, I'll save a certain percentage of my income monthly. Smaller, actionable steps add up over time and keep you motivated. Here's the harsh truth. The journey won't be easy. So, stop trying to make it more difficult and overwhelming. 3. Learn to adapt. Life happens. Maybe you didn't hit that deadline or goal. Adjust and keep moving forward. Flexibility is key when setting realistic expectations. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't dream big. By all means, set ambitious goals. But understand that big dreams are built on small and consistent wins. When you set realistic expectations, you create a solid foundation for long-term success and happiness. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Celebrate the little wins along the way and trust the process. Number 4. Prioritize your well-being, both physically and mentally. You've probably heard the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. And it's obviously true. Whether it's your career, relationships, or personal goals, everything suffers if you're not taking care of yourself. When you prioritize your health, both physically and mentally, you'll find out that you have more energy, clarity, and resilience to tackle life's challenges. Here are some tips to help you to be more mindful of your physical and mental health. 1. Listen to your body. Your body is constantly sending you signals. Feeling tired? Maybe it's time to rest, not push harder. Experiencing aches or discomfort? That's your body asking for attention. Regular exercise, proper nutrition, and sleep aren't luxuries. They're necessities for a healthy life. 2. Regularly take time to assess and care for your mental well-being. Mental health is just as important as physical health, but we often overlook it. Take a moment every day to ask yourself, how am I feeling? If you're overwhelmed or stressed, try simple techniques like journaling, mindfulness, or even just talking to a trusted friend. And remember, seeking professional help when you need it isn't a weakness, it's a strength. 3. Develop habits that uplift and empowers you. Start small. Take a 10-minute walk outside. Drink more water. Practice gratitude before bed. These little habits might seem insignificant, but they add up over time and create a ripple effect for both your mind and body. Life gets busy, and it's easy to let self-care slide to the bottom of your to-do list. But let this video be your reminder. Your well-being comes first. Taking care of yourself isn't selfishness, it's necessary. When you're healthy and balanced, you show up at your best self for everything and everyone in your life. Number 5. Spend your time on what truly matters. Here's a fact. Time is the only thing you can't earn back. You can make more money, meet new people, and even start over, but the hours you lose? They're gone for good. When you misuse your time, you're not just delaying your goals, you're robbing yourself of opportunities to grow, learn, and experience life to its fullest. But we can start making good use of our time by 1. Recognizing the irrelevant things that takes most of our time. Let's be honest, we all have time-wasting habits. Maybe it's binge-watching one more episode of a movie or endlessly scrolling social media. Start by identifying what's eating up your time. Use tools like screen time trackers or even write down how you spent your day. 2. Focus on what matters. Not everything deserves your attention. Ask yourself, does this task really align with my goals? Focus on the things that truly move the needle, whether it's your career, personal development, or relationships. A simple rule that I follow is the 80-20 principle. 80% of your results should come from 20% of your efforts. Find that 20% and prioritize it. 3. Learn to manage your time wisely. Time management isn't about working nonstop, it's about working smart. Use techniques like the Pomodoro method. Work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. Or schedule your day with clear blocks of time for focused work, rest, and leisure. When you stop misusing your time, you make space for the things that truly matters. Whether it's pursuing your passions, spending time with loved ones, or just enjoying the little things. Living with intention helps you create a life you're proud of. So, the next time you catch yourself spending more time on activities that are less productive, pause and ask, Is this how I want to spend my life? You totally have the power to take control of your time, starting today. Number 6. Separate yourself from unhealthy relationships. What is an unhealthy relationship? Well, an unhealthy relationship is one where there's more conflict than growth, more negativity than positivity. It could be manipulation, constant criticism, lack of respect, or even just feeling emotionally drained every time you interact with that specific person. A good relationship empowers you. It doesn't diminish you. Here are some signs of an unhealthy relationship. 1. When someone makes you feel guilty or ashamed for setting boundaries. 2. You feel anxious or stressed around them. 3. When they don't respect your opinions, time, or feelings. 4. You're always giving and they're always taking. Separating yourself from these relationships will make you feel a lot better than you used to be. Well, I know walking away is hard, but staying in an unhealthy relationship doesn't just hurt you. It can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Think about it. How can you thrive when someone is constantly draining your energy or belittling your worth? By separating yourself, you're creating space for healthier connections and personal growth. If you're finding it difficult to separate yourself from an unhealthy relationship, here's how you can do that. 1. Acknowledge the problem. Be honest with yourself if the relationship has made a positive impact on your well-being. By doing this, you'll get to know if you're in the right relationship or in the wrong one. 2. Set clear boundaries. Express what you need and be firm about it. That is, you should clearly express your needs, boundaries, or expectations to others and remain confident and consistent in upholding them. 3. Limit contact. This might mean spending less time with them or cutting ties altogether, depending on the situation. 4. Seek support. Talk to trusted friends, family, or a therapist to help you navigate the process, especially if you're a teenager. Walking away from unhealthy relationships is not about giving up on people. It's about choosing yourself, prioritizing your mental health, your happiness, and your future. And let me tell you, when you let go of the wrong people, the right ones will find their way into your life. And number 7, be accountable. What does it mean to be accountable? To be accountable is simply by taking ownership of your actions, decisions, and their outcomes, whether they're good or bad. It's not about blaming others or making excuses. Instead, it's about saying, I'm in charge of my life, and I'm responsible for what happens next. Because accountability builds trust. When you take responsibility for your actions, people trust you more. Whether it's at work, in relationships, or with yourself, accountability shows that you're reliable and committed to doing the right thing. Not only that, it fuels personal growth. When you stop making excuses and start owning up to your mistakes, you learn from them. Accountability turns failures into lessons and challenges into opportunities to grow. It also keeps you focused on your goals. When you hold yourself accountable, you're less likely to procrastinate or give up. It's about saying, this is my responsibility, and I'm going to see it through. So, how do you actually become more accountable? Well, here are some simple steps that can fix it. 1. Set clear expectations. Be honest with yourself and others about what you can commit to. Whether it's a personal goal or a promise to someone else, make sure it's realistic and achievable. 2. Track your progress. Use tools like planners, apps, or even just a checklist to stay on top of your commitments. Regularly reviewing your progress helps you stay accountable to your goals. 3. Own up to your mistakes. When things don't go as planned, don't point fingers. Instead, admit what went wrong, take responsibility, and focus on how to fix it. People respect you more when you own up to your mistakes instead of avoiding them. But here's the harsh truth. Accountability isn't always easy, but it's worth it. When you take charge of your actions, you feel more empowered, gain respect from others, and set yourself up for real success. Accountability isn't just a skill. It's simply a mindset that can transform your life. So, there you have it. 7 simple ways to stop making your life harder than it needs to be. Remember, every journey starts with a single step, and success is simply a series of consistent steps in the right direction. Whether you're working toward a goal, improving yourself, or overcoming a challenge, it's all about the steps you take. So, if this message resonates with you, kindly hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, Don't forget to subscribe and also turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss out on more better insights like this to help you make better life decisions.